Good morning, guys. Let's go back over some context clues today. I know this is something that we talked about last week, but we're just kind of reviewing it to make sure that you know what a context clue is and you can use them to help you figure out some big words. Alright, so we just listened to the story, Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears Again. Did you like the video? I did too. I thought it was really neat how they made it move, and it was kind of like a cartoon. So I really enjoyed that one. I thought they did a really good job with it. But let's look at some of the pages from the story, because when we have context clues, it's when there's a hard word and maybe we don't know what it means. We maybe can sound it out and read it, but we don't know what it means. So we have to read all the sentences around it and look for clues that will tell us what the word is. Do you remember doing that last week? Yes, good. And even when you grow up, you're going to need to know how to use context clues. I use them all the time when I'm reading sometimes, especially like when I'm reading my Bible. Sometimes I'll come to a word that I don't know what it means, and I have to read all the sentences around it to help me figure it out. So this is definitely something that we need to know how to do. So we're going to look at some pages from the story. Let it bring this page up here. Okay, we'll make it just a little bigger. There we go. All right, so this was one of the pages from our story, Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears. And the word that we are trying to figure out here is alarmed. See how I've highlighted it? Good, alarmed. Let's read that, and then we'll see if we can figure out what alarmed means. Because, now I know an alarm, I have to set my alarm every morning and it wakes me up. But I'm not sure this is the same kind of alarm. So I'm going to read it and see. All right, the king said to the council, "So it was the crow who alarmed the monkey who killed the owlet, and now Mother Owl won't wake the sun so that the day can come." Okay. That does not sound like it's the same kind of alarm, that makes that loud noise and wakes me up every morning. This sounds like a different kind of alarm. It was the crow who alarmed the monkey. Oh, I remember the monkey. He was running kind of crazy through the trees because he thought bad things were coming, danger was coming, and that's when he broke that branch on accident and it hit the owl and killed it, the baby owl. So I wonder what alarmed could mean. Do you think alarmed means made a loud noise, made you feel scared, or made something fall? I'm going to go back and we'll just look at it again. He alarmed the monkey. All right, alarmed the monkey. Well, remember, the crow alarmed the monkey because the crow was like, caw, 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 remember? And that made the monkey, did it make a loud noise, alarm? Did it make him feel scared, or did it make something fall? When the monkey heard the crow's caw, 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 it made him feel scared. And that's what alarmed means. If somebody alarms you, it makes you feel scared. Like if there was a stranger that came up to your window and started pecking on your window, it would alarm you. It would make you feel scared. So alarm can mean different things. And in this story, it means made him feel scared. Very good. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, now this word we're trying to figure out is summons. That's the one I have highlighted there, summons. So, now the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. The antelope was sent to fetch him, and all the animals laughed when they saw the iguana coming, bite him in, with the stick still stuck in his ears. So, the iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. He hadn't heard a summons. I wonder what a summons could be. Could it be that someone tells you to come, someone hits someone else, or someone jumps high? What is a summons? Let's look back at that real quick. The iguana was not at the meeting, for he had not heard the summons. Remember, he had the sticks in his ears so he couldn't hear anything? He didn't hear the summons. Oh, that kind of makes it sound like it's when someone tells you to come, like they summon you. Yeah, that's just a fancy word that means someone tells you to come. I bet the lion went all through the jungle, yelling, meeting, we're going to have a meeting, it's time for a meeting. But the iguana didn't hear it. He didn't hear the summons because he had those sticks in his ears. So yeah, summons is when someone tells you to come. Your mom might yell for you from the living room, hey, get out here. That's a summons. They're telling you to come. Good. All right, we have one more we're going to practice with before you try some on your own. All right, and this one is the word mischief. That's the one I have highlighted there, mischief. All right, now, why won't he speak to me, said the python to himself. Iguana must be angry about something. I'm afraid he is plotting some mischief against me. He began looking for somewhere to hide. The first likely place he found was a rabbit hole, and in it he went, wassa-woo, wassa-woo, wassa-woo. When the rabbit saw the big snake coming into her burrow, she was terrified. She scurried out through the back way and bounded crick, crick, crick across the clearing. So, mischief. Let's look at the sentences around it. So, okay, why won't he speak to me? I'm afraid that he's angry and he's plotting some mischief against me. He's plotting some mischief. Now, plotting might be kind of a hard word too. Plotting means like I plot what I'm going to teach you every day. So plotting means plan. So he's afraid that he's planning some mischief. I wonder what mischief could be. Let's look at our choices here. We've got something very nice, something flat, or something very mean. So in our story, the iguana didn't speak to the snake, and it made him think that the snake was angry at him and that he was plotting or planning some mischief against him. Like he was going to do some mischief to him. So I wonder what mischief could be if the snake thinks that he's mad and he's afraid he's going to do some mischief. So do you think that would be something very nice? No, when you're angry, you don't normally do things that are nice. Something flat? He's mad at him, so he's going to do something flat? That doesn't make any sense. He's mad at him, so, maybe mischief means something very mean. And yes, or something bad. Like, I've heard people say, hey, I'm going to go to the store real quick. Maybe that's what your mom might tell you. I'm going to run to the store. Don't get into any mischief. Yeah, mischief is like when you're doing something bad or something mean. So, good. In the story, he was afraid that the snake was plotting mischief. He was afraid he was going to do something mean or bad to him. So that's why he went and hid. Very good on using your context clues today. I have one that you're going to try on your own. It's 3 more words from the story. So you're going to look at the page of the story and you're going to read and you're going to see if you can figure out what these other 3 words from Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears could mean. Okay? You're just going to use your context clues and pick which one it is, just like we did on this practice one. I think you're going to do awesome on these context clues. Good luck, and I will see you all later. Bye.